Round one continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The Chicago Bulls come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Round one of the NBA playoffs continues.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. White on the wing along with Okoro. MP out there with Edey. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard. And for Cleveland, the highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. And it's Tyson in at the small forward position. Look at Cleveland. You know, there's been a large gap between their expectations and their performance. But here at home, this crowd will give them a burst of energy. You can feel it.
And there's nothing quite like a home crowd in the postseason. I'd expect this place to give every ounce of energy to encourage their team tonight.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Back to Garland. The shot, no good. Good D by Mitchell. And stolen by Mobley. The wide open look here for Garland. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Edey with a screen for Jackson. And that one is off. And the dunk by Edey.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. After the Bulls pick up two. Mobley is screened. And here's Garland for three. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's MP. Out to White.
And I'm screaming.
Bulls moving the ball around. Jackson from long range. That's it. And he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
How about the confidence right there by young MP just stepping right into that three.
Back to Garland. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Holds it up there for Mobley. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything he throws.
MP, no good.
Not enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. And the rejection by Jackson. On the wing, Mitchell. They get it back. MP on the follow.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Cavaliers making a change here.
I tell I love her. Tell her good night.
Stolen by Okoro. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Out to White. Pass to MP.
Oh, fuck. Yeah,
Mitchell outside. The three. And White, the bucket on the assist by Mitchell.
You see right there, White can be a dangerous three-point shooter.
Now here's McCollum. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And it's good, 2 points.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
A three from MP. And the Bulls, another three.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Mitchell outside. Mobley. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
Pass to Jackson. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
And Simmons kicks to Mobley. To the inside. And the rejection by MP. Inside. And Jackson throws it down.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their Connected Cam.
Thank
Mitchell
you.
outside. Mobley wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mobley's got 7.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Jackson misses. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
For your Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell.
On the free throw, no good.
And the preparation from Mitchell has made him dangerous in every facet of the game.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Fires the 3. That one, no good. And so it's Chicago in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Huh?
And we're back with you, all set to break.
No. Why you say that?
Making some changes. MP's checked in for Jalen Smith. Okoro
Yeah,
comes
that
in
was-
for Chris
it was-
Dunn.
it was-
And it's
it was a
Mitchell in
weird
for Trey
period.
Jones.
Weird.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field
Yeah.
here to open the second quarter.
Because
for
he was
Chicago
here.
right now,
But he was showing that he was
out there
on
with
line.
Mitchell. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's MP. And it's Vucevic in at the center, locking down the middle.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He had 57 points, and they can count on him to protect the rim. He was an enforcer in that one. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And the basket by McCollum.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient, long-range bomber.
Pass to Jackson. Cavaliers with the rebound. They need to put unbelievable move by MP.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
Is that karma?
Here's the screen. That is good. And the Bulls lead.
Yeah, I thought it was over here. The way this blanket is fucked up.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Chicago. MP finds Okoro. Back to MP. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. can't get it to fall. This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Yeah.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
We've seen Donovan Mitchell go off. He's gone for 70+ in a game. That is special.
Zach Edey, he's checked in for Chicago. Right comes in for Bruce Ellis. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Cleveland, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And the Bulls making a change also. Bruce Ellis is checked in for MP. And the second free throw, good.
When you're talking about Mobley, where do you start? In terms of length, skill set, he's got a great offensive skill set, and he's got a great defensive skill set. This man has the old school grit and grind mentality.
2 minutes.
Here's White. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
You got the light off on?
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And it's Allen with the jam.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet.
KCC or KCC? What is it? Which one is it?
Driving inside. To the middle. Here's Edey. Counted. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
McCollum outside.
Yeah, I think it's it.
Mobley outside.
Nah, he left it.
From outside, off the mark.
He wraps that around the blunt.
Some good work from the field. Pass to Buzelis.
You tell me.
Now Edey. Shot clock at 6. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Allen with the rebound.
Did he step on
Cleveland's
him?
gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Garland. And Okoro pulls it down.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Stolen by Garland.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Garland against White. It's stolen by Allen. Outside Garland. Off target with his 3.
Yep.
And a close game so far through the first.
If I can never get back in the game.
Reach halftime. Bulls lead by 4. Time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Howdy, folks. Game 3 here at the half, and it is a substantial deficit for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I don't know what they have to do to get a rebound. They're fortunate to still be in this game.
Well, we know rebounding is partly a hustle stat, but I don't know if the energy is their problem. They're just getting pushed around, Shaq.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Yes, ma'am.
When you think about the series, Shaq, do they need to win this game?
Yes, Ernie, if they lose this one, they are in a serious hole. I'd even call it a Shaq-size hole.
Well, those Shaq-sized holes are hard to get out of. But seriously, I call this a must-win, Ernie. I mean, you can't afford to fall too far behind in the playoffs.
A crucial game for sure. We'll see how it plays out. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the three. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. And stolen by Mobley. To the paint with a tie, and it's good on the way in. Tyson's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Pass to Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Talk about a high percentage look. Allen right at the rim.
Here's Jackson. 20 points for him. In the corner, Okoro with it. Back to MP. And stolen by Mobley. There's Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first four.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Now Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. It's deflected and stolen by Mobley. Here's Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Jackson, this is the Mitchell. Pass to MP. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. A kick out to Mobley. And the 3-ball is good. Mobley's got the lead up to 10 now for Cleveland.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And Cleveland making a change here. McCollum's checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Allen against Edey. Allen kicks to Mobley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. High post try. And it's White with the rebound. Bulls trail by 8. On the way, Jackson. This one for 3. Here's Edey. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Edey's got 6.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Pass to Tyson. And it's McCollum in the corner. On the 3 off target. Bulls have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Drains the three-pointer. Mitchell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. McCollum outside. Another shot. And Allen with the layup. He's got 8.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic comes in for Edey. And Buzella. Chicago making some changes. MP's checked in for Okoro. Dunn comes in for White. And Trey Jones subbed in for Mitchell. Ball stolen. Pass to Mitchell. To the inside. Here's Mamukelashvili.
Oh, the defense pays so much attention to Mitchell. He almost always has a passing lane.
Here's Jackson with the three. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Back to McCollum. Two on the clock. No shot off that time. And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. So the Bulls 5 right now. Vucevic is out there with Jackson. Then it's Jones. Then there's Dunn. And it's Buzelis in at the small forward.
And I like how MP carries himself. It's a big reason why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Pass to McCollum. Steps back. Here's Simmons. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Here's Buzelis. And here's Vucevic. Over Bagley. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Yeah, you can see the passing ability at his size. Buzelis is all for getting it to his open teammate.
Here's Mitchell. Here's the teardrop. 6 to shoot. And it's Mamukelashvili missing. Dunn passes to Jackson. Back to Dunn. Swiped away.
Fuck!
Jones against McCollum. Pass to Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on MP.
And for Simmons, everyone in the league agrees that the talent is there. It comes down to the health and being in the right situation.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Bulls making a change here. Edey's checked in. And Simmons drops them both. Bulls trail by 6. In the corner, it's Buzelis. By McCollum. To the middle. Here's Simmons. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after.
A different look now for Cleveland. Sam Hauser comes in for Mitchell, and it's Garland in for Ben Simmons. Chicago also making some changes. Okoro's checked in for Buzelis. Kobe White comes in for Dunn. And it's Mitchell in for Trey Jones.
Sharp defensive instincts from MP, showing off his IQ as a defender.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Shot clock at 6. Garland. Jackson with the rebound.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Oh, watch out, MP! Throws it down.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Mitchell fires. He's off from 3.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Now White. Now Jackson. Rattles a 3.
Oh, my God.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
And Mitchell drills the 3.
Everyone knows Mitchell wants to take it to that basket, so the pull-up is so effective.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Garland. Good. Lays it right in there.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Jackson misses the 3. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. McCollum's checked in for Cleveland. Cleveland leading by 11. A minute 42 left in the game. And he hits that one to go.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Allen outside. Here's McCollum. A 15-footer. Now White beyond the arc. It misses. Cleveland with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Cavaliers.
This has got to feel good. I mean, they never counted themselves out when they were down earlier, and they not only muscled their way back into the game, but wow, they're in a position, shockingly, to win this one easily.
It's all about the will to win. You have to admire the perseverance, never doubting one another, having that trust in your coaches. And I really like what we've seen here tonight. Boy, did they earn it.
And this really was a must-win, not literally, but in an emotional sort of way.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you're down 2-0 in a series like this, you cannot afford to drop that third game. It's basically lights out. This win tonight, guys, this breathes a whole new life into this series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Evan Mobley.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute best.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Things were looking bleak for them, obviously, coming into this game, but with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling, and suddenly we've got a series on our hands.
We sure do. As we send you over to Jennifer Quintana from the sideline.
A noble effort by UMP, picking up a double-double in a loss. How disappointing is putting together a performance like this and not coming away victorious?
I'm disappointed, Jennifer. Not for me, but for my teammates. I see them at practice, late nights on flights, away from their families. I know what this means for them and the sacrifices them and their loved ones make. The thing that the fans and the media have no idea about is always going to be how disappointing sacrifice is when it's not rewarded.
I understand, MP. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Jennifer, thank you. Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round.